Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone has had a good weekend. I wanted to do an update on the case going on in Spain. I want to thank everybody so much for the information you have been sending. I mean, my goodness, so many have been sending me this information, and someone has even translated them to English, and I did use Google Translate to translate them in English myself. But I'm just going to read their email, and I'm going to put the links down below to all of this, because this is a PR nightmare for Watchtower. It is going viral all over the world that Watchtower is suing a group of victims advocates, XJWs, support groups. I mean, how low can you get to sue someone that is a support group for all of those that you abused, Watchtower? Ugh. A brief summary from 2 Spanish newspapers. War in the Jehovah's Witnesses with allegations of CSA. The Jehovah's Witness Victims Association brings to light alleged cases of abuse. And I want to thank this person also, because they sent me a link to a program that was in Spain, and I will put the link below for that, because it was, let me translate it here, Speaking Clear, and it's about an hour and something minutes. But if you go, I believe it was to like an hour and 26 minutes, thereabouts, they start talking about Jehovah's Witnesses. And it's about 15 minutes long, the segment they did. And they're actually interviewing those that started this support group. Allegations of CSA of minors, mind control, and marginalization. War breaks out around the Jehovah's Witnesses. Dissidents of the congregation have created an association of victims, they say, to bring to light alleged cases of abuse. The congregation has sued them, and they ask for their extinction because their mere existence, they claim, undermines the honor of the religious denomination. Well, of course, if you've got those that have been abused speaking out, of course it makes Watchtower and Jehovah's Witnesses look bad. But to sue them, I mean, that looks even worse. And like I mentioned in my video, what was it, last week, it was basically they're doing this to shut them up. And I find it interesting because this one article, it says Morte Social. And translation to English is basically social death, excommunication, disfellowshipping. The Association of Victims of Jehovah's Witnesses has created a website and has accounts on Twitter and Facebook where they disseminate their experiences before leaving the denomination and afterward. Israel Flores, president of the association, claims that with the lawsuit filed by the congregation, they intend to make them disappear because they do not want people to know what is going on inside. Exactly. They denounce that crimes such as CSA are covered up. We know this is what they do. We know it. I've seen it myself. The congregation has sued them for defamation because their content is an intrusion on their honor. It is asking for their dissolution. Sound familiar? That's also going on in the XJW community. Like I said in my previous video when I was talking about this, you do something, but when people start calling you out on it, you want to sue them for defamation. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Next Tuesday, they will meet again in the courts of Torreon. And like I said, they have sent me the links to this. The other article from the EL Sierra Digital investigation, the publication Shepherd the Flock of God marks the protocol of the veteran leaders of this religion to govern and control their followers. Control being the operative word. This is the punishment of the Jehovah's Witnesses leadership to its former members, the social death. Muerte social. It looks like the court case was November 22nd, and I'm sure they're going to be having another court case. Quite a lot in these articles, like I said, and I just wanted to do a quick update because they're not happy with just expulsion, disfellowshipping, excommunicating, get rid of the dissidents, the ones speaking out. Now they have to sue them to shut them up on social media. And I really hope the judge sees this for what it is. Because what's to stop Watchtower from suing any of us from speaking out? They can do what they want. Because they have the gang of lawyers, the entire legal department behind them. Whereas they know, oh, many of you are going to cave. Yeah. So like I said, I will put the link down below to this. Now I'm also going to put, I edited the segment in that program, and unfortunately it is in Spanish, and I've contacted a friend who does Spanish videos and also speaks English. I've contacted them and asked them if they wanted to basically do a video interview and explain to the English-speaking viewers what this program is saying, because it looks like, I can only catch a word here and there. My Spanish isn't that great, but it looks like they're calling out Watchtower for going after the support group. And I found it interesting that about halfway through, they show the man in the studio, and he has a very disgusted look on his face. And he asked the woman journalist that is interviewing the man and woman that is from this support group a question. And he gets this very disgusted look on his face. So, I mean, you don't really need to translate every single word from Spanish to English to see what is going on. So I will put the link down below to that segment of the program separately, because I wasn't sure if YouTube was going to allow me, and hopefully I can set it up with subtitles. So we will try that. We will attempt that. We have the technology. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and we appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful week. Bye.